To all she lent the glory of her voice. She, again that life. To all she lent the glory of her voice. Voice because it is an anthem as well. Heaven's rapturous whisper to her heart and pass. She hears the laughter of heaven. Earth's transient yearnings cry from her lips and fade. It is through her that the earth is seeing her there. This to lies music gives her anthems well. So that is the, in fact, that's the line. This line is the most important line in the whole passage. Our death is made a passage to new world. That's the pivotal line, central line. This to life's music gives its anthems well. To all she lends the glory of her voice. Because of that, she gives glory to life. Heaven's raptures whisper to her heart and mind. Again, this one, heaven's rap. And the first foot will be heaven's rap. Long, short, long. Heaven's rap, just west. Second foot is I am. Third foot is spirit. Her heart, I am. For last foot is again I am. So first foot again here is a critic. Heaven's raptures. Long, short, long. Heaven's raptures. Starting the line, starting with the critic. Earth's transient. Earth's transient. Starts with a ponte. Transient yearnings. Second foot is an yearnings cry. I am. From her spirit. Lips and fade. Again, short, long, long. Alone, the God-given hymn escapes her heart. Yes, but then again, alone, the God-given hymn, that is the anthem, but escapes her heart. That came with her from her spiritual home. See, what she brought from her spiritual home, that is still escaping. That is still escaping. She wants to bring the joy here, but she is unable to do here in this mortal world. She is unable to do here. Alone, the God-given hymn. Alone, the God-given hymn escapes her aunt that came with her from her spiritual home, from high spiritual home, from the transcendent. She brought that music, but stopped halfway and failed. She brought that hymn, that swell and all that thing, but stopped halfway and failed. A silent word awake in some deep pause of waiting word. Now this is in Dhamma. Line is overflowing. A silent word awake. See, the line is overflowing. A silent word awake in some deep pause of waiting word. A murmur suspended in eternity is heard, but no breath comes from the supernal peace. There is no response from above. A sumptuous interlude occupies a sumptuous, rich, luxurious, sumptuous in that sense, plentiful, luxurious. A sumptuous interlude occupies the ear, and a heart listens, and a soul consents, and evanescent music it repeats, wasting on transient time's eternity. So ultimately what happens here is this part is here. She brought all that thing. This is in Athens well, but then the heart listens and the soul consents. A sumptuous, rich, superior quality, magnificent, splendid, and the heart listens and the soul consents, and evanescent music it repeats, wasting on transient time's eternity. Well, now, time's eternity. See, not eternity proper yet. Time's aspect of eternity, it is which is kind of lost in the transient creation, in the transient. Wasting on transient time's eternity. So, although all those things are there, still we have got this aspect of a tremolo of the voices of the hour, a tremolo of the voices of the hours, time, eternity, hours, transience, they are all going. Tremolo, A single note repeated again and again, again and again. To, 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 to. That is a tremolo. A single note repeated again and again. That is a tremolo. A tremolo, the voices of the hours, oblique screen, the high intended theme. So the high intended theme which is intended here, that theme is kind of screened by that tremolo, that the self-embodying spirit came to play on the vast clavichord of nature food. The self-embodying spirit, the self-embodying, not that it is not that self is embodying. Self, it is self-embodying. That is self-embodying. It is not that self-embodying. It is not that self-embodying. It is self-embodying. It is the self-embodying spirit came to play. Why the spirit came here? On the vast clavichord of nature force. Clavichord of nature. So nature has many keys on the keyboard, any number of keys on the keyboard. I don't know, the clavichord has how many? About 100, 70, 80 keyboards like that, no? Clavichord. Clavichord is a very ancient instrument, maybe 600, 700, 800 year old roughly. I think it is one of the earliest instrument on the keyboard, in the keyboard class. Clavichord and harpsichord, these are the precursors of piano, modern piano, you see. But the clavichord, it has a keyboard, and then you press the lever, and then it goes, and then the string is above. On the clavichord, the string is above, and you press it, and then there is a metal plate which will go and strike the string in the clavichord. Whereas in the other instrument, it is down, down. You see. In the clavichord, it is up. In the clavichord. These clavichords are very costly also, even now. But I don't know now anybody makes clavichord at all. Nobody makes clavichord. No. And I think the clavichord was invented by an Italian musician, an Italian instrument maker. Clavichord as well as harpsichord. They were they were invented by the Italian musicians. You see, in the 14th century or something like that, around that time. You see. So they were important in those days, Baroque music, then for religious operation. Therefore, naturally, it came from Italy also. You see, Renaissance, Baroque, classical eras, Middle Ages. It is in those times that this instrument was made. You see, clavichord. Now, why the poet is speaking of clavichord? Why can't he speak of piano? Surely he knows piano, but he uses the word clavichord. The self-embodying spirit came to play on the vast clavichord because it is an ancient instrument. See, the choice of the instrument is a purposeful choice. He doesn't speak of harpsichord, which came after clavichord. He tremolo, then clavichord. So whole is the anthem, the whole musical description is continuing on the vast clavichord of nature for only a mighty murmur here and there on the eternal world, the blissful voice. Our beauty is touch transferring heart and sense. Beauty is touch. What does beauty do? What is the function of beauty? To transfigure heart and sense. That is the role of beauty. Transfigure heart and sense. A wandering splendor and a mystic cry recall the strength and sweetness heard no more. So that tremolo, they are still recalling that old music, that earlier thing. Sweetness heard no more. Strength and sweetness, both are there, all these things. In those old instruments, it is there. You see. So it is that ancient musical scenery which is kind of recreated this whole thing. That is why clavichord, not other instruments, you see. Only a mighty murmur here and there on the eternal world, the blissful voice or beauty's touch, transfiguring heart and sense. A wandering splendor and a mystic cry, recall the strength and sweetness heard no more. Perfectly iambic line again. You see. Recall the strength and sweetness heard no more. A wandering, you see again the wandering has gone for the third time in the same small passage, you wander.